Welcome, Snack Attackers. My name is Jason, and I have another potentially fantastic product to review for you guys today. But first, I want to remind you to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, all the fun YouTube stuff. Now let's get to talking about this product. Well, I have to apologize in advance if I have already reviewed it, or if this is not a new product. This happens occasionally where, especially with these sort of seasonal products, when they release every season, I sometimes forget if I've tried them the season before, or if they came back many seasons ago. If this is new, yay. If this is old, boo, but just enjoy perhaps a new take on it. For a lot of things have changed in my life since I've maybe reviewed the product to begin with. In fact, my dark chocolate awakening, although not so new now, has been a newer thing. A couple other things have changed during my brief time even on this channel that perhaps if I have reviewed it before, I could be offering new and inciting insight. Exciting insight. Inciting insight. Insightful insight. Is that actually, can you do insightful insight? What is the word when it's unnecessary? I can't remember it right now. It's like the hat on the hat thing, but I can't think of the word. You know, the other day someone had me do like one of those word jumble things, and I was so upset because like I feel like I have a spacious vocabulary, but when you hand me things like that, I feel like a deer in headlights. The word that they were missing was hidden. I did find it eventually, but like I always feel like an idiot doing that. That's why I don't do like word puzzles and stuff. That's a huge aside. And to the producer without putting in the earpiece. So, yeah. Anywho, as it wants it, this is the new Ghiradelli, hopefully new, Ghiradelli milk chocolate caramel apple flavor. The reason I still think this is new is because other people told me it was new. That's it. That's how I determine these things. I don't look at my previous videos like while I'm looking at products, which I should start doing, like just checking, just a cursory glance, but I also don't know how to do that very well. I'm very technologically illiterate, and I don't use that as like a gold star, like, woo, look at me, I'm so free from technology. No, I wish I was more technologically literate. If I was more technologically literate, I could be making more entertaining TikToks, rather than just the ones that I do, which are basically teasers, but I found, you know what, we don't have to go into it. I already had a whole diatribe over here about redundant. Redundant is the word I'm looking for. Is it redundant today to say insightful insight? Redundant. Redundancy. This has been redundant. This whole video is redundant. I think this is new. I'm gonna try it. We're so far away from this actual product. This was purchased at a Target for $5.29. Oh, there's a blurb. And it's gonna be a silky smooth, almost I'm not gonna say the word that I'm thinking of, but it starts with an E and rhymes with neurotic. Experience luscious, tart apple flavored caramel and our rich, indulgent milk chocolate. I hope that didn't awaken anything in anyone. Don't know why I would smell it, because they're individually packaged. Still don't know why I would smell it, it's still packaged! Now I can smell it. Ooh, smells caramel apple-y. I love caramel apple flavor. I think we've discussed this before. I love caramel apples. I like when chocolate is included in the caramel apple. I don't love when it is the caramel layer and full chocolate layer, because I find that as I'm eating it, the chocolate will begin to melt and kind of drip, and it's just a very messy thing, and you know I don't love a messy meal. So if it does have chocolate on the outside, I'll cut it, which is, I feel, a sin with the caramel apple. I do like the chocolate drizzle, though. That I like. Or, this is rarer, but when it's caramel on the outside and chocolate on the inside. I think that's rarer because of the melting point of the two things, but it's doable, and I've had it before. let's give this a try. 3, 2, 1, snack attack. I feel like I've definitely never had that before. Okay, it's good. It is good. But, and this is almost a mainstay at this point for me talking, it's not great. There's a light apple flavor. There's obviously the caramel, but interestingly enough, I don't think there's an artificial caramel flavor. I think they're just utilizing the caramel to give it the caramel flavor, which is fine, but when you use an artificial other flavor like a fruit, the apple per se, it tends to take over. And so then the caramel gets lost. We had the same thing with those Niagara chocolates, with the apple cider one. They used a base caramel for the caramel flavor, but without adding a little bit of artificial caramel flavor, or I think they didn't add a little bit of artificial caramel flavor, it does tend to get lost with the apple. The chocolate adds a nice backdrop, but it's not super prominent, which I do enjoy. But all in all, it's not the best Ghiradelli experience that I've ever had. And that's something that you really need to consider when there are so many Ghiradelli options. It's the same with Lindt. Every time a new Lindt comes out, it's facing a mountain of competition from its own brethren. It is good, though. The apple flavor they use is also a little on the sweeter side. I would have liked something a little more tart, just to help balance it more. And you can even see they're alleging Granny Smith apples on it, but I would say it's something more like almost, it's not a Macintosh per se. Maybe a Pink Lady, like a little more on the red-yellow side rather than just green. So that's kind of my feelings towards it. It is a snack tech, yes. Out of 10, though. Let's keep with the train we've been at. Let's keep it at 6.5 out of 10. That's been the last two products, and that's where this one is as well. It's not even better than just base, like, sea salt caramel Ghiradelli, which is not even my favorite one. It's just kind of one of the base ones, in my opinion. But the question we asked around here is not, did you guys enjoy those whole diatribes that I had? I can't even remember what the unnecessary word is. I've literally blanked on it. Redundant! No. It's would you buy it again? No. Not only do I not even know if this is new or not, it's not that great. But remember, check Instagram, TikTok, all the fun social media stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.